No, that's fine. I have to pack and stuff. Oh, we made it. We made it on time.
Waiting
I'm freaking
for
thrilled about that.
watchers.
It's good.
Just gonna wait for people to get here.
Scream. She's just happy to be here.
Hey. Got a couple
Meow.
people. Got a couple
Good.
people. Sweet. Hello. Hello.
You'd think that she's like angry, but yeah, that's the mom cat. This is Lilith.
She just likes to scream.
She just screams. She's not even angry or anything. She just screams.
Lift.
We always end up with the most talkative cats in the world, and it's beautiful. You during finals, just screaming.
25 people already.
I know, right? She will adopt anybody. We bring friends over, and she immediately like wants them to pet her, and give her love. She's probably the sweetest thing ever.
Eskimo kisses.
Yes, she's the most lovey thing in the world. Haven't we had her for like
A long ass time.
like
Less than 9.
8 or 9 years? She's
Hey,
so
Voodoo.
good. Yo.
What's up? Right now, this is Mickey.
and Lilith. And I'm like co-conscious Vaxis and Tripper right now. I have an idea for what we could do for name tags. I've got a fat stack of blank cards. We can pin them to our shirts.
Do we have pins?
Yeah. Yeah, I got safety pins. Thank you. We're 22 now. It's weird. Not used to it.
That's a nice pen.
I know, right? I found some like art pens.
Where did you get those?
I can't remember. I think Michael's. Oh, hey, I think we were just about to subscribe to your channel. Innovated. Thank you.
Ooh, nice pen.
Let's see if I can write that backwards.
I don't think this one's flipped, is it?
Is this flipped? Is this flipped for you guys? 22. People keep mentioning that. Yeah, I don't know if this camera does a flip thing or not.
Can you read this?
It says Vaxis. Nope.
Okay, we're good.
Yes, no, no. It's not flipped.
Yes, they can read it.
No,
No,
you're
it's not
good.
flipped.
Oh, cool. Means a lot. I've been following you guys for a while. Oh, nice. Okay, good. They can read it. So, yeah. I'm gonna go grab safety pins. Lilith. She's beautiful.
Ladies.
How are you all doing today? It's been a busy day for us. We had to go to the DMV because apparently our license was suspended, so that was fun.
It's goblin time.
We have a goblin.
On the floor.
Our mascot is here.
Yes. It's the lady.
Yes, yes, she is.
I found 2. Now we can pin these to ourselves. It will be good.
Mickey. Maybe K.
Yeah, you can just pierce the paper, put it on your shirt. Oh. Yes. Score. It's staying. It's awesome. Kitty's super loud.
Yes. She's good. Good cat.
Oh. Sleep schedules are a challenge.
They are.
The bread kneading thing. I love that.
Biscuit time.
Lilith slowly creeps up to our face with the kneading thing and tries to put her nose on our cheek all the time. It's real cute.
This is bright. It's too bright.
If you lean. The drive-through video. That was great. Oh my gosh, love from China. Wow, China. That's cool.
Cool.
Cat flat out headbutts me. Does it bother you guys when people say DID is interesting / cool? Personally, oh, go ahead.
Oh, for me, not really. As long as they're not being overly, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's interesting to think about.
Yeah, I think it depends on the context too. Like, if they're gonna be respectful, then we're chill with it. But if they're not, then no thanks. We just picked her up from school.
Yes. Child prison.
The child prison.
Will you hand me my water?
Lith is just glowing over here.
She's good.
Glow.
That would be awesome. We're thinking
Yeah.
of trying to get a meetup over here at some point.
Like, we end up going to grad school in Germany. We're definitely I don't have a chair. There's one chair and we gave it to them.
We have a bad body.
I'll kneel down. Let's see if that works. Yes.
Woo!
Now
Just
we're at the
lift
same
in the
height. And then we
center.
have a Lilith.
The ghoul.
There we go.
She's just happy here.
Ever had someone tell you they wish they had DID?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of our comments on the day in the life, they were just like, oh, it looks like it's so much fun to have this disorder. And we were like,
Very politely was like, no, you don't.
there's much trauma. Yeah, you don't want that. Powerade. Thoughts? Powerade's good. I'm pretty good with it. How are you guys? I hope you're better than me. Probably not.
I don't know. It's been a hectic couple of days.
Yeah. I'm about to make the threat to my dad, like, if you give me more than 2 more errands before we fly down to Florida tomorrow, I'm gonna tear my hair out and I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna say that. It's been real wild. We drove about 5 hours yesterday, I think. Or we're in a car for that. It was good. Your voices are so soothing. By the way, need more dare in my life. Good.
No, I don't think we have any tarot cards with us right this second.
I have like 3 decks.
I have like one in my room.
I have so much. Why are you guys flying to Florida? Oh, we're gonna be packing up our grandma's house because she passed away a couple of months ago. So it's basically just gonna be getting everything to the local thrift shops and picking out what we want to keep. We're gonna be going there with just Dad and a family friend. So it's gonna be interesting.
Have you felt like crying, but like you feel so numb that you can't? Yes.
I would say yes, but we lost our ability to cry with testosterone. Literally. We can't cry even if we try to these days, and it's weird. My condolences. Oh, I thought you meant about the driving. No, that's okay. Our grandma had pulmonary fibrosis, so it was like one of those matter of time things anyway, and where she was like surviving but not living. So I don't really feel too much mourning. Oh, cool. Australian system said that their friends took the DID thing well. That's always good. That's always like the nicest thing. Chill about them when to accept people. The Caribbean. Someone was binging our stuff.
Somebody donated
$1?
$1.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Thank you. I didn't know you could do that.
I'm not sad. I am, I have a cold. And I'm just trying to not be congested, so. No, I am going to be making more videos here soon. I know I've been absent on the channel for quite some time now. But, oh wow, thank
that
you.
another $1? Dang,
yeah,
you guys.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
But I know I've been absent. It's just been kind of hectic, and yes, we have super chat on. We got approved for it finally.
Oh, what is that?
It's basically that they can pay to have their comment be on top.
Oh, dollar bills, y'all. That's what it is. Does testosterone really stop tear production? Oh no, that's not. It's not like a thing where it stops your tear production physically. It's like a. Oh my gosh, people keep sending us money. I don't even know what to think. That is so amazing.
You guys
But
are amazing.
it's like the emotional things. Let's see who's fronting. We got our tags.
Yeah. Maybe Kay, because Kay is around.
You've been subscribed to us for a year and a half. Yeah, we meant to do the 1 year thing sooner, but it was finals season, and I didn't want to, like, overload us. Maybe they were, like, an OG subscriber from when we were old before we purged out all the videos.
Ooh.
Stacy originally had a video on this channel, believe it or not. We have it locked up as, like, one of those private videos, but it's still on there, and I don't know if I should delete
Stacy.
or, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, you were. Dang, you've been around since the beginning.
Stacy trademark.
Stacy trademark.
I need to make the merch for that.
Yes.
Oh my god, I need to get my tablet. I know I have like the gob.
Name's
squad
Craig, by
one
the way.
going.
Cool. Nice to meet you.
That's
Oh,
awesome that you
dissociated.
found us from another channel.
Yeah.
That's exciting that we're starting to get that popular.
I'm surprised that we're popping up in like suggested things now.
Well, we're almost, what is that, 6K now?
Yeah, we're almost at 6K. We're having our 5K stream and we're like 80 away from 6K. You were around for Stacy trademark.
Oh my
Dang.
goodness.
You should unlock your private vids for 24 hours to celebrate 6K. Yo, tempting. You get to see us like pre-testosterone though. That's one of the reasons why we took ours down. Ooh, someone's got some lag.
If you're lagging, go ahead and click the refresh button. It should work itself out.
We shall find Stacy.
I don't
People want to see it.
I don't think we would unlock the Stacy videos just in case anybody is friends with them. I'd rather personally not.
There's like also people targeting people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
so
don't want any like witch hunting going on.
yeah, exactly.
The elusive Stacy. She may stay the elusive Stacy. We
We-
might put it on Patreon or something.
Yeah, we've
People.
flipped up and said her name a few times, but she changed her name, so from Dissociated, that's awesome.
We have a good community here going on, and like we're actually working on a large scale collab. You were the one that did that and started it.
Yes,
Should
and
tell
we
them about that while I go and take more medicine.
do it.
Oh man, hold on. Goblin time.
Goblin time. You have to turn on the brightness.
Oh man.
Turn it down.
Hold on.
This is a sneak peek on stickers.
Is
Yes.
that it? Oh, still not
All
showing.
Way down.
Oh. It's like
There you go. These are gonna be
Oh,
t-shirt
man.
designs.
hold on. It keeps getting like the reflection and the reflection and the reflection.
There.
Oh
there.
man.
There we go. Come on, reconnect. Are we back? Are we back, guys? Please tell me we're back. Are you? Yay! Okay, we're back.
We need better
We
Wi-Fi.
really do. And we had like Wi-Fi issues not too long ago, so they might just be lingering still.
Yeah, usually you have to turn off your router for like 5 minutes and then turn it back on and then wait like 10 minutes to reconnect and yeah.
Yeah, there's also gonna be like Stacy TM merch
Yes.
and some other stuff. So it's the Goblin Hour, and then we have like Goblin T-shirts. What
You
other
know-
stuff did we have? Like Thick Boy, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thick boy and round baby.
Baby.
And hashtag Gob Squad.
Yeah.
And
I have
cornflake.
Cornflake. And go put the thing as charger.
Knitting or crocheting patterns. We actually have our stuff in the car. After you're done medicating, do you want to take over for me and I can go grab our stuff and we can kind of crochet in front of the camera as we talk?
Yep. Sure.
Alright.
I probably missed things anyway.
Yeah, there's a few questions on there.
No Aunt Becky stickers. Making a sticker out of Aunt Becky would be flippin' hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna scroll back. Yeah, we have kind of trash Wi-Fi here at Dad's house, so it's been an adventure. What time is it now? It's about 16 minutes after 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
A hot few minutes after 3.
Yeah. Blank screen.
My car keys.
Goblins. Someone from the name change office is working on finding Stacy trademark. That would be funny. Oh my lord. Oh, someone's asking if you intend to study art at Linfield.
Probably not.
Probably not. She's probably going to end up going to an undergraduate school in Germany while we're doing our regular graduate
Yes.
there. That's going to be really interesting, going
there's,
abroad.
An extra year of school in Germany, so I'd have to do my 13th year.
Yeah.
Or I could just do an online one here, because I know I'm probably not going to graduate my senior year. The
School
teachers
year
at
is
Acma
weird.
really don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Hammond, oh god. He's like the nightmare teacher of our school. And he
Hammond.
teaches chemistry and physics.
He's evil.
Luckily, I passed physics at my old school, so I just have to do chemistry. But also math. The math
Also
teacher
evil.
doesn't know what they're doing either.
I feel
It's
yeah.
just a whole mess.
A hot mess
So I
over
think I'm just
there.
gonna finish what I can senior year and then do the rest online. Because my friend does online school and they finish in 2 hours.
I'm envious.
Damn.
Like, I had to go through all 4 school years physically, and now this little butt is doing online stuff. And someone says that they hope we had a gobtastic day for our birthday. That's the best thing ever. I love seeing the art in the room. Yeah, we want to keep it, kind of changing and putting up different pieces here and there, as we make cool new ones. So, this might evolve over time. We straight up just bought this thing off of, Amazon. Oh, gloves. And I know someone asked about this dragon thing on our door. I'm just gonna turn it a little bit. It's like a cross-stitched dragon. Right up there. And I honestly don't know where we got it.
I think Mom gave one to us because we each got one.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it was when Mom was in the gross apartment.
That's forever ago.
Or at least a long while ago.
Mm-hmm. We'd be down to teach knitting and crocheting patterns. Because we have some pretty good formats and kind of formulas for making really good striped things. And also we figure out formulas for system pride gear. We have it down to a system. Pun intended.
I am starting a dragon scale triangular scarf. It's gonna be lit.
Mm.
So I can teach some of that when I get to it.
Ooh, 1 second. I'm just reading some of these. We've been keeping our DID a secret until we have a diagnosis. We're afraid no one will believe us without it. Any advice getting a diagnosis from a therapist who doesn't seem to believe in DID? You could do what Dare did and just straight up ask them. Be like, hey, lately I've been thinking a lot, bring up that not having a diagnosis brings up, feelings of invalidation or incompleteness. And then say, ask, do you think you could write up a little sort of diagnosis or something, or whatever you think, so we could proceed further? I don't know. Just ask. Therapists are pretty good with that. We'd like to have an organized systems weekend in Portland. Okay, I have an idea. Dante created this idea. You might have seen on Twitter his non-profit organization that he created when he was manic. It's pretty awesome. Wait, let me just scroll back down before I get it. Let me see if there's anything else. Those are dragon scale gloves.
Yes, these are for sale now. We're gonna lower the price to $15 a pair, so that way they're a little more affordable. They are pretty neato.
Yeah, they're awesome. Ace flag gloves? We could totally do that. And the goblin is going to be 17 this summer. She's currently 16. Get a new one. Let's see, okay, I'm from Canada, but I would fly down to Oregon for a system weekend. Yeah, dude. A killer name, so unique. Sounds like a Street Fighter. Thank you. I think that's this. I think it's me. I'm not just gonna, I don't want to assume. I lost my train of thought.
Back to the system weekend thing. I
that.
feel like before the organization thing, if you, while we're talking about the organization, comment down what time of the year is best for you guys, and we can try to figure out something, and like plan it out and schedule it. Then find a new therapist.
Yeah, find a new therapist. October's good for you. If you're in like Oregon-ish, I guess I can mention the organization for systems that we're thinking of. So Dante created this thing called Collectives Unite. See, we're not using like system versus plural or whatever, because I know those are like loaded terms and people get angry for systems run by us. And people, if there's a lot of local systems in other parts of the country, they can create little like chapters and each have those. And yeah, it'll be really chill. Things like where if people have a bunch of books on DID, they can bring them and put them on a table. People can do like a take a book, leave a book library. We'd have like Little's movie night, video game night for teen alters, persecutor art night, meet and greets. Just basically a really chill social club to get to know local systems and like do fun activities that's not really always centered on like therapeutic stuff. Sometimes the best medicine is just chilling with people.
Mm-hmm.
And if frickin' Pepsi decided to sponsor us, dude.
That would be cool.
I'll give you your chair back because you need it more than I do.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Plus, I should probably go downstairs and get that tank top.
Oh.
Dude, I could open the bag of stuff.
Dude, unbox it because you totally forgot everything that's like in there except for
Yes,
a few
I did.
things.
I didn't see anything.
Go get
of
your
what
birthday
they got
presents. Because like yesterday was pretty busy for everyone, so we kind of just like forgot about those. It's like, here's a few things that you can wear, and then we can save the rest for later, but later didn't happen, so later is now.
Yes. Your therapist told you that you're the only case? That's, I don't know. Like I said, I would find a new therapist. We had to do that because our therapist, our first one, kind of just, she didn't want to meet any of our alters, so I don't know. So we found a new therapist, and that's going really great so far.
Hell yeah. I just want to show off at least the one tank top that I know we have.
Just open everything.
Yo, I just want to put this in the suitcase.
It's Rick's gym.
Good birthday present.
It's Rick time.
Yeah.
But dude, like, open the rest of it though.
I just want to make sure I'm not like interrupting a stream of conversation to get things
man.
answered
Dude,
first.
stuff, man.
There's no questions, they're just
Oh.
commenting about the
Cool.
Coke Zeros in great taste. Zero sugar and add a hint of vanilla, trying to get a Coke sponsorship.
Enjoy Coke. It's red, like my hair. Kind
It
of. It was red. I want to re-dye it red because my hair is like red-black.
Fresh hair dye.
Fresh.
Yeah, I guess that system said that they're the only case. Like, no.
The only case I've ever had, yikes. We had to do that with one of our therapists. Like, he was pretty fresh. Like, he didn't really know much. We found explaining a lot of what the terminology was to him during therapy. And it was wild. Why? What are are the books in the background? Ooh,
Lots and lots of
many
them.
things. We have those on this side. I'll just point it. This part up until the sculpture we made, like that's where all our DID books are now. And then over here is like journals. And then we have the Holy Bible next to the Necronomicon. This is what happens when you're a system. And then like a psych textbook. Some Wicca books.
An alligator head.
Something about Moscow, a couple anime things or mangas, and Stephen King.
Senpais notice us. How have you been, acrylic? It's been a while.
senpais.
We've been kind of in and out of like mental states. We've been really dissociated, and we thought we had a problem with our eyesight, and apparently we didn't, and like that was a whole thing. And so we've kind of just been keeping it on the down low until we could figure something better out for ourselves. But we are doing a lot better. We are going to therapy, and our therapist is amazing. Already she's helped us with a couple of things, so that's awesome. She's had I want to say 4 or 5 years in Portland at a eating disorder facility, and she was a DID specialist there, so that's exciting. So we are on our way to a diagnosis. But yeah, we're doing better these last few days. It's kind of going on an upswing now. Yeah, you scroll up and say.
Oh, questions. Let's see, where are the questions? Are they further up?
Yeah.
Oh, first person plural. Weren't you reading that one? Or was
No.
that was the other one?
I kind of like, I've been skipping around a little bit because
Yeah.
my eyes aren't catching everything.
Dissociation. It's great.
Yeah.
We have a copy of first person plural. I just don't think we've read it yet. It's the initial assessment. That's good. Diagnosis. Just learned to knit. That's cool. Do you have Instagram so we can keep in touch? Oh, your Instagram? They have one, but
Yeah, it's
are not on it.
no, we have it. We updated it, so it's our
Oh.
Instagram now.
Oh.
Let's see, what did I...
Instagram, you missed it. Left, there you go.
Let's see. Can't remember what we decided on our profile. It's Kitso Arts. So KITSOARTS. We don't have much on there, but yeah, that's us.
How do you find a therapist, and more importantly, a therapist you feel comfortable with? Your parents aren't the accepting type, which doesn't help. Yeah, I feel you there. Sometimes you have to just get lucky, because with us, we just got lucky through our school. And now we're going to be in the process of finding one outside of school. So I'm going to be calling some facility soon and trying to have like a, what do you call them? Initial visits, whatever?
Yeah.
Whatever the term is. Just get analyzed.
Consultation.
Consultation. Thank you. That.
We used Google for ours, and we typed in like dissociative disorder therapists in our area, and I mean ours is an hour and a half away, but we can do video calls now, so that's super exciting. So we made sure through via email that they had DID experience before we decided to go with any one therapist.
What are the symptoms of DID? I'd say memory loss, first of all. Like, not everyday forgetfulness. People are like, oh, I'd forget my head if it wasn't attached. If you have that, but like times 3, that's the kind of memory loss we're looking at. And then a background of trauma, times of blacking out, then of course the people treating you differently, like calling you by a different name, or like, yeah. and dissociating a lot, just feeling
Yeah.
completely spaced out, like randomly,
Which
and it
is
sucks.
why I'm currently crocheting, because it keeps me a little more centered. I feel like we might incorporate that into a few of our videos, just crocheting while we talk.
Someone who can't get therapy or diagnosis, do as much individual research as you can. If you have access to textbooks, like if someone has a textbook sitting in like their living room and you're just bored and want something to read for a minute, see if they have a DID section. That's like one of our side hobbies, is seeing if it has a DID section and seeing what they have there. And like over time you just pick up more and more, and if it's like textbooks, that's about all you're going to get in college anyway. So through that you become really really knowledgeable.
And I'd say fine, like with us, they've been through therapy, so we kind of like, I don't know, what's the term, piggybacked off of their therapy for a little bit. So that helps too sometimes, but that's not always an option. So
Hmm. Could you knit and speak Aetherian? Sure, we could. um I know that Dexter's gonna be doing another lesson plan soon. Did somebody just send us a $5?
yes.
$5.
So we've reached $10
It's
so far.
amazing. How's the wedding plans?
We haven't started planning quite yet.
They're in the future.
Yeah, it's gonna be another like 2-ish years. So we're gonna figure it out though.
Yeah, we're not gonna get like married until most likely after grad school. So it's not gonna be like a super soon thing. It'll be like a long engagement. Let's see. I'm trying to understand DID. I do think differently like the good doctor. What books do you suggest? I think y'all are awesome. Oh, that's cool. What books did we suggest? I guess When Rabbit Howls would be a good one, but be careful because that one's kind of graphic. So if you have a good strong stomach, that's good. And then what's another good one?
We liked oh god, what was the Fractured Mind?
Did somebody just send us $20?
Oh my god, that's
my Lord.
amazing. You guys are awesome. Thank
What
you
in the
so
what
much.
now? That's so cool. Wow. Let's see. Hey, I'm preparing a talk on DID for my English class to bring awareness. Do you have something that you want me to talk about? That's really nice of you to consult us for that.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess I could say something good to put in there could be something like people with DID are more likely to be victims of violence rather than commit crimes, because that's a big thing.
And we are all separate people and identities, and we don't like being referred to as, I don't know, our alters don't like being referred to as the body's name.
Yeah, same here. Let's see. Can you speak Aetherian and knit at the same time? I mean, yeah, we can. That's just like talking and knitting. I don't think that English is our first language really anymore. You mentioned that
Yeah.
because our brain automatically, we think in Aetherian at this point almost frequently, about 50-50. And it's getting like more so that, wow. Let's see, happy birthday and 1K day, my friends. You're all wonderful and amazing. You can't fathom why you're in our life, TBH. Oh my gosh. You're so nice. Just too freaking nice. Oh, that's the cosmic system was a $20. That was a birthday present. Awesome. You know, like, I think we're gonna use some of this money to buy something like a ring light or a microphone or something that will like improve video quality and stuff, and we'll be able to pay for KineMaster.
Hey, we already have the money for KineMaster with our Patreon, which we were going to talk a little bit more about.
Oh yeah, we need to figure out some tiers. Oh, but I want to get back to Purple Ninja.
No worries.
Okay, because I have like some system, but like no one calls me a different name, but I don't remember 5 years of my life because of trauma, and I like zone out a lot, so I was just wondering. I would consider consulting doctors about that, or if you have a current therapist, you could ask them. And yeah, there are more symptom lists out there. You could even like Google DSM-4 and see what they are on, because DSM-5 costs $1 bazillion to access. And like, oh yeah, dissociation test. That one's good too. I like that. And how can you come out to your family about being a system, and any tips? We made a video about that about 2 months ago. So if you click down in the videos, there's plenty more. But I'm kind of brash, so I wouldn't be good for that advice. Your DID books video, you talked about the book Both of Me. Have you already read it? Is it a good fictional book example? Haven't read it yet. We're still working on Sybil because finals just got wild. But it'll
Maybe
get
we can
done.
read it on the plane.
I was gonna say the plane. I think I'll just bring it on the plane with me and read that. Yeah. I need a break from Sybil. That stuff is too dense and we keep getting angry. Happy birthday from Deutschland. Dankeschönen. How do you pronounce your names? Vaxis.
And Mickey.
We just spell things weirdly. I don't know. I just came with this name. Let's see. Thank you for the information. TV series Doom Patrol. We need to watch that. So far, we haven't seen Doom Patrol. Association. Someone retracted a message. They got shy. In Aetherian, a language that other people know, or just those in your system? Oh, is Aetherian. Just in our system for the most part, but we're gonna be like doing more live streams and teaching stuff. Dexter just hasn't really gotten back to us, and I don't know why.
Because that's the way he rolls.
Yeah. Oh, Russian. Wow, that's beautiful. I wish we spoke some Russian. But we know da, niet, raz, dva, tri, kushka, kut, and konfekta. And that's the extent of our knowledge.
And we speak, not yet. We are learning along with you guys.
Yeah, let's see, hello, how are you? If you're doing it like a casual, if you want to say like, hi, what's up, you could just say, like, hi is usually said like a ne, like N, then you put like an E with a tilde. That's how you pronounce it, like ne. That's how you say hi. Or like just casual hey, or if you want to shout at someone like hey, you say that too. It's like kind of a almost a spacer. Sometimes you use it like sometimes instead of and let's see, how are you? If we're going with casual, you can just say like non yoga stava, which is what's going on, or you could say oyoeravo, and that's formal. If it's formal, the formal U is an oye, which is, you'd spell it like O-U-Y-R. There's not really letters in English that are good for doing that. And the informal U is I-U, which I would spell like A-Y-U. I-U. But you gotta be careful because the insult form of U in Aetherian is I-A-Y, which basically means you fucking idiot. And you just have to put a little bit of, say, are you at all for how are you, casually. There you go. Is cannabis legal in Germany? Will you go if it's not? It is. It is in some parts and some strains. See, Ham trying to learn sign language, and since your system learns Aetherian, do you have any advice on how to learn a new language? Try to think in it. Try to think in the language, and don't try to translate it from that language to English in your head. Just skip that step, and just be like, just look at what you think, or look at what you see and kind of like name it in your head. And you could like talk about it, like say, the lamp is on the table, or just everyday sentences. Talk to your animals in the other language. Thick boy knows how to sit in German.
The boy.
It's good.
Yeah.
What are typical Aetherian names? Let's see. They sound kind of weird. We have names that they can't translate to English. They're strictly Aetherian. Like Ivan's name is actually Ikerjin, and I don't know if that's from any language. I don't think it is. But stuff like that with like those J's like Sujin, but I think that's Japanese. We did not know that. We thought that was straight up Aetherian. You guys forgot the best Russian world vodka. Yes. We're getting co-conscious at this point. Someone says you're acting very Devin. Let's see. How about you talk about how you discovered your system name? Because somebody asked that. There we go. I'm hogging things.
No, it's all good. We kind of came up with it just because we like to do art. We were the Misfits for a while, but Stacy Trademark came up with that name. And we liked it at the time because a lot of us were diverse in how we were. Like we had animal human alters and stuff, and all different colors of skin and everything like that. So Misfits fit us for a while, and then we decided that we didn't want to associate that anymore just because it's Stacy. So
It's Stacy.
yeah, so we kind of started getting really into art, and we decided that acrylic chasers kind of fit us better. So
You know that point when someone's trying to switch out and you like kind of massage your temple to like try to push them back in? I'm doing that with Devin right now. Like, get away from me.
Get away, get away,
Get.
I'm crocheting, by the way, and I am doing a dragon scale scarf. If anybody's wondering why I'm looking down and not at the camera, that's why. It's an adventure. We had a lot more comments come in.
People get curious.
Yeet.
Immersion therapy? A janky immersion therapy. Zatherian romantic? I don't know. Some slight Nova. You're not wrong. I had a flash of him for a second there. I did. He was just like... Then I was like...
He out there.
He out there. But that does remind me that I do need to pack his stuff for Florida because he takes the airport for us. I'm gonna put his pants in the thing. I'll set him out for tomorrow. And the shorts. Dad's gonna get some sass.
Oh,
That is the goblin trademark.
tis I. I've been here the whole time.
Yeah, you should talk. Go talk.
Sexual orientations. Me personally, I'm pansexual, but there's several people in here that are gay, straight, asexual.
We basically just say loosely pansexual and call it good. It's kind of just like everything, honestly.
I'm reading comments, guys. I'm sorry if I'm a little quiet. Were you afraid when you noticed your headmates? Not really. I just remember Ashley being really, really angry, and that's about what I remember about that. But it kind of was a relief because I was able to, I don't know, figure it out. Were we worried when Ether had to go to the hospital? Yeah. I'm not gonna get into that unless they want to.
Oh, is it story time about the hospital?
Oh, get joy.
Is it?
It is.
Story
Get
time
down
about
on
the
it.
hospital?
I think it's
story
that
time about the hospital.
Oh boy.
Not to remember most of your dreams with the ID. We don't
Yeah.
remember a lot of it.
That's
so.
normal. How'd you figure out your talent of knitting? The looms were a gift from someone. But, yeah. Can Jessica distinguish all the altars of her brother? Oh, that's the right term.
I mean, most of them, yes. Sometimes it gets a little blurry because I spend so damn much time with you. I'm just like, brother, question mark? But
Brother?
there's things that you can, like, tell who it is, like, clothing, like, how they act. So most of the time, yes. Like, one of the most obvious things is Nova's jacket.
Nova's
Monster.
jacket.
And Parsifal with the gold chain.
Parsifal's gold chains. All right, so I'm gonna get into this story time about the ER now. So, we went to therapy, and it was like a therapy visit at the end of the semester. Things are like, you know, ramping up with finals and everything. We'll just get back to the questions after the story. And we went into therapy, And Parsifal had a breakdown, started crying. He doesn't do that, really.
Oh, God.
I can count on one hand the amount of times he's flippin' cried, and that was one of them, even though he blamed it on somebody else. He was like, these must not be my tears. We were just like, buddy, buddy, $2. Any advice for starting a channel? I'll get into that next. That'll be our next topic. So yeah, he was having this breakdown, and our therapist stopped in the session and was like, do you want to go to the ER? And then he just like was like, oh shit, I guess it is serious. And after some negotiation and talking to like two professionals in the same room instead of one like usual, we decided it would be good to go to the ER to get like an evaluation done. That's the word I was looking for earlier. Evaluation. Buddy. We were like, buddy, accept your tears. Feelings are human. And then, yeah, they took us in there and treated us as if we were suicidal, when in reality it was more like a self-harm relapse risk. And for a lot of self-harm, a lot of people, it's like an addiction for them. It's an addiction to their own endorphins. And that's what we have. We weren't suicidal. We did not want to die. We just wanted our fix. We don't be like me, kids. Don't do drugs unless it's medicinal, unless it's for the right reasons and if you're in the right mindset and it's good for you. Otherwise, don't do drugs if it's bad.
Don't do them.
Don't do them. Don't touch the drugs. Don't touch the rats. But we went in there and they stripped us of all of our belongings, and we were just like, hey, you shouldn't leave me alone in a room with my own thoughts. It's very loud and it will be more destructive. But they didn't listen to me, and they took everything. Like, we requested that they leave us with one of our knitting looms to ground us, like, instead of just being in a silent room. But they, like, gave us these horrible scrubs, and then, like, these socks that don't even have heels. They were just, like, tubes you shoved your foot into. Worst thing ever. Imagine, like, 50-cent store towels. It was bad. But then, after a few doctors and getting misgendered constantly, we got our blood drawn. We were held in our room for 4 hours. The suicide thing is literally a checklist at that hospital, a checklist. And they were interrogating us, like, asking everything about suicidal questions and didn't ask anything else. We told everybody, like, hey, I've got DID, just putting that out there, like, letting you know that. Like, heads up, buddy. Treat it with, like, awareness. And then, oh, someone's in the middle of the story. Someone of the story. But that's okay, this will be posted afterwards. We always post our... That looks Latin. Respect. What was I saying? Getting...
Checklist.
Checklisted, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, the suicide procedures is just a procedures for them. It's just a checklist, and they don't really treat it with individuality or flexibility to separate cases, and it wasn't good. There was very little communication between doctors and nurses and stuff, and yeah, it was bad. There was a lady who was schizophrenic who was shouting in, like, the room next to me, and I'm not throwing around the word schizophrenic. I'm, like, listening to what she was saying, and it all matched up to the diagnostical schizophrenia guidelines, and I was like, geez, they're not treating that right. I could probably talk her down better and get her more grounded than these guys are. And so that's what we had to ground ourselves, was listen to her shouting about how everything is terrorism and that they're putting poison in the yogurt in the hospital. And then they wouldn't let Mickey get in either. You can tell your part, because that's where it overlaps.
We got there, and we knew, you know, why they were there. They had called us and asked it for a ride and everything, and we were like, well, we're dropping off our friend, can't do that. And so we were like, but we'll be there as soon as possible. We got there, and we asked, and they were like, oh, well, all we know is you can't go back. I was like, why can't I go back? And they were like, we'll let you know what's going on in, you know, a few minutes. We'll talk to the nurse. I was like, all right. So I'm sitting there for like an hour, and they still haven't told me anything. So I go up to the desk. I'm like, angry tears. I'm like, hey, what's going on? We can't let you back there, but I think you should be in like the dismissal, and I was like, dude, get your thing straight. And so like they called back, they asked the nurse again, and then like it wasn't until the very end that somebody came out and was like, oh yeah, he'll be out in like 10-15 minutes, and I was like, you couldn't have told me that like when I got here. Like I could have gotten McDonald's or something and had food for him when he got out.
That would have been great. But afterwards, like, we got picked up and they, like, sent me a bunch of texts and a call the next day to make sure I was okay. And the whole time we were sitting there, like, we weren't suicidal going into this. If we were suicidal going into this, we would have been worse coming out and more likely to do that because of, like, treatment there. And it's like, oops, better not get caught again. And then, you know.
Yeah.
But we weren't, so that wasn't the case. We were just there to criticize everything, basically. And that was that. We're still overstressed and overworked, but summer break should be good. Oh, someone says gotta go. Thanks for tuning in, though.
Yeah, thank you.
Here, wasn't there like a paid question?
Oh, I think that's what that
The
was.
$2
Oh,
one, yeah.
any advice for starting a channel? There we go. Now the story time is over. Hopefully you stuck around through that. Sorry if that ran long, but thumbnails are your friend, definitely. Make your own thumbnails, make them pretty. People dig that. If it's like just what YouTube pre-selects, usually that's not the best, but you can screenshot those and put in like get like PixArt. That's what we use for our thumbnails. We just use PixArt. It's a free app.
We use Pizap, Pizap, and that one's pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
They have two versions. They have classic, and then they have there we go. We should be back.
Just the eyes of fear.
But
Okay, yeah. We need better Wi-Fi here at Dad.
okay, we back.
I hope.
We back.
Perhaps.
So we won't say anything about situations with things putting our faces. Okay, not gonna jinx it. Go ahead, Pizap.
But if you like switch back and forth, you can use all the text packages and stuff, so it's pretty chill. But yeah.
The YouTube Studio app. This will be a real helpful thing here. You just click on it and it gives you your channel, subscriber, earnings, and if you go on a video and you go to edit, there's like an option for thumbnails, and then yeah, edit thumbnail. You can put in your own one and it can be whatever you'd like. Oh, Alex, hi. Thank you. I just briefly saw you. Traveling home from Oregon to Cali. We miss you, and we're gonna be in the airport tomorrow. So I feel you, fam. Oh, random question: what is your favorite Disney or Pixar movie?
For me, I think Wall-E or Moana. Those are two good ones. Moana because we connect with water. Like when I was a child, I was always called a fish because my parents never were able to get me out of the water.
Moon time.
I just heard someone shout Airbud.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Legit pissing me off for y'all. Oh yeah, I feel ya. I think our favorite would be... Oh, I can't remember. We have like a blocker around Disney because that's what we were raised with, and during times of trauma, that's like the only thing we had to hold on to. So Disney is an iffy topic for us.
I kind of like low-key have a grudge against it because it's like so capitalized and like too mainstream. It's like overrated. Like some Disney movies, yeah, they're good, but it's like it's not that good. Stop biting each other's arms off about it. Who cares about Olaf? I don't.
Who cares about Olaf?
Let him melt.
Are we going to any Pride festivals or parades? We're hoping to make Pride this year. I think you work.
Hopefully. I worked the first day. I don't know about the second day yet.
Hopefully we'll make it. Yeah, I hope Parsifal is doing better too, because he's been really quiet because that whole situation was basically taking all power away from him, and he's got issues about that. So he's getting better. Oh, favorite hair color. Our little would like to know if you have a favorite hair color. Purple. Mine personally is the red, but usually everyone else is like blue because it just looks good on us. Then Hollow. He digs that. Could you? Someone asked if we could get our cats out.
Let me get the rats. Oh yeah, like speaking of Parsifal, there's something he might like in the birthday bag too.
Oh yeah. Parsifal was one who went birthday shopping for us the other day, so he is feeling better. Yeah, and that's okay about the Disney question. We just had a trauma memory that coincidentally popped up the other day that is a Disney song, which is just stars aligning, you know. But it makes a lot of sense. So the song from Pinocchio, I Got No Strings to Hold Me Down. Think about that if you're a 3-year-old being traumatized whose favorite movie was Pinocchio. Dissociation. Yeah. This is an exclusive view on inciting things with DID.
Lady.
Lilith.
Shizzle didn't come when I called, but Lilith did.
Lilith. But yeah, we'll be doing more vids with the Amplexus system in the fall when we're living together again. It'll be cool. Meow.
Meow.
We would love to do a casual meet and greet. Like, that would be super awesome. An Aetherian dictionary. Like, write books earlier. Yes, we've got several Word documents open.
Yes, and we are like on our way to starting the DID survival guide.
That's gonna be radical.
Yes.
And people like Hollow, Ozzy, and Fenrir. They're like some of the cool ones. Does Hollow react when you have blue hair? Yeah. Oh no, cat just puked. Oh no, poor cat. But yeah, Hollow does this thing where his hands are very like, he grasps things very lightly but firmly so that you know he wants it, but isn't like committing himself to taking it yet. He'll like reach out and gently like grasp it. Like you can tell when it's his hands because it's just gentle little grasp.
Firmly grasp
And
it.
it's awesome. Will your DID book be available worldwide? Yeah,
Yes.
it'll be on Amazon.
Amazon and possibly Wattpad, depending on what platforms we can get it on. We might even publish it paperback, so look forward to that.
Delicate.
We haven't gotten it up yet, but we do have the notes for it. We just need to upload it, and if you guys needed our email to sign up for the Google Docs for the Aetherian class, it should be in the description after we upload this.
Yeah, we'll copy paste something there.
Yeah. Also, if you guys feel like sending us a message, if you guys wanted to do like a, I don't know, like a Dear Anne type of thing with our email, we could totally do a video on that, so you guys can message us questions and we can answer at the end of videos and do like an email a video. That would be pretty chill.
And Innovated said, a lot of us want to write a book, but we're not even sure where to start. Start with what you think. Like, if you think about chapters in the middle, a bit at the end, a couple sentences in the beginning, that's how we start. It's a haphazard disaster of paragraph here and paragraph there. Enter, enter, chapter 1, chapter 2, nothing's in there. Chapter 6 has 5 paragraphs.
It's just like writing an essay at school. You just have to like mash stuff together and be like, this is the rough draft, and then like fix it up later. Lith, what the hell? She just tried to jump.
Please keep her from jumping on there.
No, don't jump.
There's an orchid. Oh god.
We tried to put our ideas down on paper and just like bullet point or do that spider map thing and just be like, oh, I want to write about this, and this relates to that, and this relates to that, and then pretty soon you have a good solid foundation for where you want to go with it.
My spine is being awful.
She really wants to jump up there, but I'm not letting her.
Lilith
She wants
chaos.
to attack the bamboo plant.
She probably does. Or the orchid.
She's a chaos thing.
She was staring at the bamboo.
Goblin.
The cats love to chew on the bamboo plant, even though we try him. What should someone do if they think they have DID or OSDD, but they're not sure? Oh no, rip. That was I think we talked about that earlier. I'd say do a lot of research and read any articles on DID that you see in textbooks that you can. If you happen to see a textbook, just check for the DID section. And yeah. What are both your pronouns?
They, them.
I got here very recently. I don't know what gender orientation fits me the best. So I guess I'll just use the default he, him for now. He, they, I don't know. What? Draft since it's almost summer break. Be seeing more live streams? Most likely. Yeah. Are you a good student? We made the dean's list, I think, twice in college. So kinda we tried. Our dad was basically a tiger mom. So like
It
we have
works
that
on
upbringing.
you, since you're the first sibling, but not me.
Your backpack hurts. Or your back hurts because of your backpack. Same.
Mood.
In high school, we used to have to carry so much, but college, you have to carry so much less. If
Oh
you
my
have time
God.
between classes, you can just take a notebook and a pencil.
Our school doesn't
awesome.
have lockers.
Oh no.
You need lockers.
So bad. Literally, my middle school had lockers, but now in my high school, they'd be like, "No, use your lockers." It's like, what? It's
That's
easier
so
just
weird.
to take my stuff with me. But now in high school, when we actually have a lot of stuff, they're like, you don't get lockers. They just don't exist. It's only a my school thing. All the other schools in the district have lockers, but mine doesn't.
I don't know if you guys can hear the goblin at all or not. I really hope you
She's
can.
ranting in the background.
Lilith always sounds like she's dying. She just
She's
shouts.
digging in the background. Liz, no.
And
Liz,
I don't know if I'm a non-human alter yet.
Liz.
I know I'm not like 100% human, I guess. I'm more sturdy. That's what I know. And I have sharp-ish teeth. Mickey unraveling. That crochet like me unraveling my life. How can your dad be a tiger mom? He's a tiger dad. He's a tiger dad. He's like the European version of a tiger dad. Does Mickey and the other alters go to college too?
We're planning on going back to college. We did go to college at one point, but Stacy Trademark took us on the road in a semi-truck, and we haven't been back since. We have like a semester and a half left. So.
Yeah, they're going back to college
Yes.
after we finish our last year in our undergraduate. We're going to be spending some time in Wyoming, which is cool because we're going to be close to I forget the name. Discord me.
Okay.
Innovated. Your school lockers are optional and we made the mistake of not having one this year. Are you guys in college? Because in your videos, I was watching part of one earlier. Someone says good luck for college. For Steve Bubble in the background. Yeah. We just Googled cool tapestries. Well, Amazoned it. And came up with that. It was $10. Real good. That's okay, Kayla. It was good of you to join us. It was always great to see you. You're going into senior year of high school. You're the same age as the goblin. You're the same age as the goblin. That's cool. I'm just gonna take off this windbreaker because I'm
Okay.
overheating.
I'm just showing more dragon scales, because why not? This is the process that I have to go through.
Oh, dude, get the lith.
Lith.
Gore.
This is going to be a scarf of some sort.
Oh,
It's probably going to be upward facing. Scarf.
That'll keep her from attacking the bamboo. It's scarf time.
Her trick. And she'll stay here indefinitely.
Yes.
That one video
just
we
likes
filmed where we just had her around our shoulders, we didn't have to put her back on that. She just stayed the whole time, even though it was like edited. So it was like 10 minutes she just sat. I had to take
She's
her
such a
off because
good
she didn't want to
girl.
leave.
Yeet.
She's so good.
Yeah, I have to like push our merch, because why not? We are,
No.
for those of you who joined us late, we're selling these. We are also doing custom made, and yeah, they're dragon scale gloves. They're cool. Yeah.
We're gonna be having most stuff go up after June 4th because that's when we're getting back from Florida because we don't want to get a bunch of orders while we're across the country away from our stuff. So that'll be a big release date, like June 5th, 6th. We're just gonna have a crap ton of stuff pour out onto the Etsy and just like, yeah, I don't know what she's doing.
Oh, maybe. Just, you know.
She wants to sniff
having a
my
good
shirt because it
time.
smells like thick boy.
Her mouth is just slightly open. I love it when
She's
cats
just on my
sniff
stomach.
their mouth open.
This is strange. Lilith, why?
Lilith. Ah. Ah.
Down.
Scales are tedious. I don't know. It makes me feel like they're not to me because it's not one stitch after another. It's like actually doing something and making it look like this instead of the straight lines. I don't know. I find it more entertaining. Thank you for saying they look nice.
I can't wait to get that pair that you're making us.
Yes, we're making them a pair of dragon scale gloves that's grayscale. So, awesome. The congestion, yeah. We lost our voice yesterday at work and they sent us home early. We lost time and a half for that, but whatever. Money's money, right?
And you got off early on our birthday, so that was fun.
We gotta spend time with them on their
And
birthday.
I got
So
Monday off on my birthday because Memorial Day.
yeet. The education system it's a big process. Kindergarten through 5th grade is elementary, different school experience, so I can't stick to that one for me.
And
And then 9th through 12th is high school. And then after high school, you decide what college you want to go to.
And then grad school.
Our Etsy is linked in almost every single video, along with our Amazon,
It's
Patreon.
Aetherian Crafts. I'm just shouting across the room, I'm sorry.
Email. Let's see. We have our. I don't know. We have lots of stuff in all the descriptions, so just go ahead and click down in the description after this video.
You need a video of Jessica in her goblin outfit, just talking about whatever and she's just saying spooky.
You don't let
Halloween
junkies make
time.
you clothes. I'm not a junkie. I just have a cold. I literally just have a cold. I'm sorry.
But man, like, with the videos with me, like, I need to start my YouTube channel soon, because, like, I have one, but it's, like, really old, and it's just a lot of old speed paints, and I'm gonna delete all of them. I hate them. The old art is, like, old and gross. So I'm gonna get new stuff on there. It's gonna be, like, a lot of goth stuff and, like, goblin stuff, you know, Wendigos.
Yeet.
I think they're calling me a junkie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Could I find out what type of rocks some altars like, as in crystals? We like all of them. We have a rose. It like goes back on our shoulder. We have several tattoos. We have one on our rib cage that's down here, and one.
Yeah, didn't you?
So it's pretty cool. Totally subscribe to the Goblin. You have people wanting to subscribe to
I
a
can-
YouTube channel.
Later, when it's not garbage.
She's probably gonna be like a goth YouTuber or something.
Yeet. I just like got a flashback of like the time you guys were getting those tattoos, and I had like a mental breakdown in the Starbucks. I started crying.
Yeah, I remember.
What a time.
We were goth before we started transitioning. We were too.
Same.
It's got really quiet.
What?
Dissociation trademark.
Switching. Rip. Okay.
The skedaddle, man.
Every video we're greeted with the screech.
That would be
Where
great.
were you horse riding? We used to ride horses in Washington for years, and then we went to college for it in Wyoming. We're still goth. Jake, trademark.
Jake.
It's
Someone
just...
called me a junkie, and so you get the junkie. That's my purpose, is dealing with bad reactions to medication. That's why I'm the junkie one, because that's what I do. Yeah, we took everything today. Yeah, kind of also dealing with medication and making sure we took our pills. It's been a hot second since I've been here. Yeah. Jesus.
I just got like a jump from
Oh,
your
hajime
girlfriend.
mashita. Japanese, nice. That's cool. I think I missed a question or something. Let me do a scroll. Horse riding, yeah. Screech. Oh yeah, we were gonna say that we were goth before transition, and then dropped out, then came back. We came back to
Your
goth a few months
phase
ago.
was like flowers and stuff, like pastel and flowers. The light stuff was a phase.
The light stuff was a phase. Yeah, it was like a bunch of flower print, and yeah, we just wore a bunch of flower print for a couple years, and then just went back goth.
You guys are gonna be like the parents who are like having goth children, but
Yes.
then when your child like starts wearing a lot of light pink stuff, you're gonna be like, it's okay, it's only a phase.
It's only a phase. That was a good switch. Yeah, that was like the most switch-looking switch we've had in a long time.
I could just like see your face in like the screen. I'm just like, oh man, it's happening.
Oh, it's happening. Junkies are the best. What was that when that one went quiet? Zonk wants us to go back to being goth, but I'm not sure about it. You could just incorporate a couple of goth articles of clothing into your style. Like, we always wear Doc Marten boots. That's like our thing, is just wearing big combat boots, and even if it's all flowery, we still have that hardcore aspect. Or like a black jacket, some skull shirts. Doesn't have to be complete. Docs, you know what's up. Docs are good.
They're like worth a human soul, but they're worth it. They last
Doc Marten
years.
shoes. Yeah, we lasted like 4 years on one pair. It's good.
They like
Nice. Doc Martens.
they lasted like my haunted house job. That's how intense they are. And they're still good. I just wanted new ones because those ones were like years old. And they also had like makeup splattered all over them from haunted house stuff.
Video man, so your toothy grin is speaking through the middle of your distorted face. Nightmarish. Whoa, that's awesome. That's kind of awesome. I kind of like it when videos glitch, because you can find some really weird stuff, or it just looks so aesthetic sometimes. We have a couple of screenshotted glitches in our phone, like camera roll, and I'm like, that's sweet. Holographic Doc Martens, yes. Oh, Fiona. Hello, Fiona. But yeah, in Portland, there's a Doc Marten store that sells nothing but Doc Marten products, and so many boots.
So many boots.
So many boots.
He boot too big for him. Goddamn feet.
I do have boots that are too big for my goddamn feet. I want to tell you, did an altar ever accidentally kiss the wrong altar?
Not yet.
I think that's happened once.
Has it?
I forget who though, but it was like a casual thing, or people like thought of it like a friend kiss, because like, you know, it's like affection, and some of us have different
Greetings?
different greetings, different social things,
Like customs.
customs, cultures. We have different cultures in our world, so they're like, oh, that's okay that they're kissing us. That's a normal human goodbye.
It's like with some countries in Europe.
Yeah, some people in France, and I think Spain do the cheek kisses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you believe in pineapple on pizza?
Depends on the altar.
Our mom is nuts
Yeah.
for it.
Our mom was nuts for it, and we got her taste for it, so we enjoy the occasional slice, but won't like actively choose it out. Can you say? Is it Yebach Bisoya? Oh, no, Yebach Bisiora. I don't know an accent that is Albania. Albania. That's Europe? No, that's not Europe, is it? I'm really bad at geography. I know in-system geography like nobody's business, but out here, oh man. Jebach. Yebach. I like it when people pronounce J's like Y's or like the J sound. Just the regular J is just, it's dumb. Albania is Balkans, I think. That's cool. Jessica. Jessica. Jessica haircut.
Jessica.
Jessica haircut.
Jessica.
Anybody get the joke? I hope so.
I apologize.
Doc Martens stores. They should be selling Doc Martens. You'd hope. Someone says that they love your new boots with the spine on the heel. They're so badass.
Yeet.
You should show them off. She just got these.
Oh god, it's really difficult. Take my.
Yeet.
Yeah, bat wings. She's that level of goth.
Yep.
She's only 16. I'm so
They were
proud.
only $85.
Only $85. You
For
know you're
goth
goth
shoes.
when.
God,
Goth clothes are so expensive.
they are like.
Oof.
It's insane when it's like less than $100 for a pair of shoes. It's like, whoa, it's only $85.
It's only $85.
And shipping was free.
Free shipping is always.
And they were
an epic
shipped like
thing.
immediately because I got them from a small dealer.
That reminds me, I ordered something cool that I need to check on.
I ordered something, it should be here for you on like Friday, but you're gonna be gone.
Rip. Oh yeah, we had these things. Ooh. I don't know if you guys want us to do like an unboxing of things that Parsifal picked out for our birthday.
Do it.
I don't know, comment some thumbs up. But I'm gonna get down to these comments that I missed. Let's see, Aetherian Inner World is so fascinating to me. I'm legit obsessed about learning more. We've got like 5 paragraphs on our Wattpad, and we're gonna publish it soon once we get like a decent couple more. It should just be, our Wattpad is just the ether system. It's just that, and look it up. We have one of our art pieces as the thumbnail, so you guys should be able to pick that out pretty quick. Wait till I tell you about the Apple store. You won't believe what they sell. Apple.
Apple baffles.
Apple.
They better sell Fuji apples.
Patient. Hello from Lithuania. I love it when people pronounce on my language. Can you say thank you, which is Bisyor Vuruk? That's a cool word. That's a cool sound. Vuruk. How a person would say it. Jessica in a Mexican accent.
I hate my name.
She needs a new name.
I'm
yes.
gonna get a name.
People
What's
want to
your
see the unboxing. I want to live there. Ooh.
Open it.
Cool. Okay, unboxing.
Open the
So-
reds.
When's your next stream? I'd say after June 4th.
Or we might do one
Probably.
while they're in Florida. Just because we do better
Yeah.
with streams than we do filming videos.
Yeah.
Oh, you might be able to like come over here for it, and it can be like you and me.
We have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
We can bring you over to our place.
Oh yeah,
You
just
can
you
see
can
the
like
thick
boy.
boy.
kidnap me and let
Yeah.
me see the boys.
So while we're in Florida, these two acrylic chasers and the goblin will be doing a stream without me. But yeah, and there will be a skin baby and round babies and
Hold the skin, baby.
all the animals, and it's awesome.
The
but-
reptiles and some felines.
So for my
Unboxing
birthday,
time.
I acquired this Hot Topic bag. It has other things inside of it. I think it's just a cover. So
Oh
I just,
yeah, the windbreaker was one of the gifts. You got a Cthulhu tank top, but I'm assuming that's dirty because you wore it yesterday.
I think it's in this
somewhere,
pile.
yeah.
Yep.
And then there's the Rick's Gym one.
Nope, that's the Left 4 Dead shirt. Everything I own is just black.
Hold on. It's somewhere.
I think it's in the backpack. But ironically, we got this windbreaker by Blackcraft from Hot Topic. It's really cool. It's a windbreaker, and it's like goth but army print, which you don't see a lot of. It's pretty sweet. And a box, which is bruh.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
It's an LED light projector. Guys, it's gonna be outer space up in this bay. It's gonna be outer space. We're gonna have like, I'm gonna try have this projector going during a video or a segment just to make it look epic.
Oh, yeah, it
One
didn't come
time.
with
Great.
batteries, but we just bought some, so we're good.
Yeah, that's the only bit about this that I remember. We
Yes.
have batteries.
We have batteries.
And then, the best gift ever.
A
This,
bag.
an empty bag.
That's what the thing was in.
My favorite. And then, oh dude, it's a moth t-shirt. Moth t-shirt.
Moths.
Lamp, brother.
Lamb.
I have to wear this and then run into a light. It'll be great.
Dude, run to the space light.
Run into the space light. Let's see. Jake, Ether, Mickey, acrylic. Yeah, Jake.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's reversed or not.
Ours got flipped. There we go.
He bought himself a Tool shirt.
Of course.
Parsifal bought himself a Tool shirt. It's like his favorite band, and this is like an eye mandala. I know I'm butchering pronunciations of random words, but that's what happens when you live in the North and everyone is flip-flopping back and forth with English and Aetherian, and nobody wants to make up their mind on what the official language of the inner world is. The pot, though. Yeah, I think this was another early birthday present. We got this at Spencer's.
Oh yeah, there's a Spencer's bag in there too.
I see it. Then,
Dude, there's a moth in here.
gorillas.
Look at him.
Plus,
There's a moth.
is Moth.
It's him.
He wants the shirt. You
Grab
can't
him.
have it.
Come here, moth. Snatch. Oh, I'm almost got him. Come here.
Oh my gosh.
I got. Oh no. Wait. Did I get it?
The goth
I don't
caught
know.
the moth.
I caught him.
The goth
He
caught
in
the
here.
moth. Oh my gosh. This one might be a little triggering to people, so if people are like cult abuse survivors, look away for 30 seconds or like plug your ears.
He's free.
It's a shirt that says I'm not in a cult. It's by a band called, or it's by a singer called Poppy, and that's Takari's favorite band in the world. And he's wanted a shirt for a while, and now has one. My heart. That is so good.
Spencer's.
Ooh, wait, there's patch.
Oh yeah, there's like two.
There's some cool patch. It's like eyes and stuff, because Dante loves
Illuminati.
eyes. Illuminati. Oh my gosh. And receipts. Yeet. Oh my lord. Oh, there's a patch, or a button that says, I'm here to pet every fucking cat. It's cool. It's like a stop sign shape.
That's wonderful.
Bet you can't guess who like this. And then we have stashes to hide substances. These are from Spencer's. Oh my god.
Yeah, remember just giving you like $30
Nice.
and being like, go to Spencer's while I sit down.
Of course Parsifal would buy this. It's like those flasks that look like tampons. And then these little tubes for the herb. Though he does use mugwort frequently too, so he's probably just gonna use those as travel mugwort. Or maybe for like half-smoked cigarettes so that they don't smell. That's probably what they're for. Yes. And that is that. It was awesome. Thank you so much for everything. This is like a hella great birthday. Yeah, what is a mugwort? Oh, it's an herb that sailors historically used to replace their tobacco. It's used today in some like spiritual practices for astral projection or lucid dreaming. So basically it makes you feel mildly intoxicated, and you could either smoke it or make it into a tea. It can be better if you make it into a tea, so like if you want that, just put honey or something in it. And it will, yeah, mildly intoxicated. And lucid dreams or wild dreams are just really vivid dream. That's what we experience with that. But, yeah, you can find it really cheap at most herb shops or like spiritual shops like that. It's pretty good. I don't know if this is ours, but it's mine now.
It is. It's yours.
I'm just catching my breath because I talked a lot quickly. It's like warm today. I'm gonna turn on the fans.
Spread out.
Like-
I'm actually cold. Like my legs are cold. Like feel.
Yeah, you're kind of cold. Dang it. Then. Eh.
Sit by the window
Guess
for a
we'll
hot
die.
minute.
And I'm just congested, so talking is hard. Especially when like halfway through a sentence I need to sneeze.
I keep catching the moth.
You should release it at the end of the video. Oh no, he goes.
No!
He's on the crystal now. She keeps catching the moth. Oh, that's great.
I got him.
What do you think we? Let's see. Hi, are all of you
I
art
don't know
students?
where are you?
Technically, I think so. I don't know about you though. You're like a horse student.
Yeah. Poor student that takes art classes.
Ninja Goblin. Yes. Let me just scroll and see what everyone is saying. The goth caught the moth.
Yes. Contained.
And I am Poppy. Oh my god. Yes, I'm Poppy. People love Poppy. That's cool. Our system is still figuring out how to make friends with other systems. I think someone responded to that. Is that flash tampons? Yes. Yes, it is. Odd amounts of mugwort in
Put the word in
unsuspecting areas. Like putting it among tampons, probably in your bag. We don't even need those anymore. Mugwort's astral projection, yes. Oh, I hope Kizzy's alright. What happened? Oh, kept fainting. Oh. Oh, jeez. They're either dissociated or unconscious for 5 hours.
Dang.
Yikes, dude. You have to go. It's 1:30 in the night. Oh, thanks. Yeah, have a good night. Fine yesterday. Okay. I'm glad you're okay, Stan. Dude. Take care of yourself. When did Jake come out? After someone called us junkies, and then I was like, hey, did somebody ask for me? And then, yeah. Wait, what are you making? Oh, what are you making?
Dragon scale scarf currently. We make dragon scale gloves, so we figured
Mhm.
why not add scarves to go with it.
That's
So
great.
we're kind of playing with the pattern and seeing what we can do.
Let's see. I don't know if this makes sense, but when you say heard another altar say something, does it sound like someone from the outside is saying something, or is it a thought that pops into your head? Like, I don't know if you guys think to yourself, like if you think in words, like think like you talk. It's kind of like that, but there's another one. And sometimes it's like thoughts that are projected into your head, like with Vaxis when they, just gonna go with they, when they first came around, we just got like the name and then black and red hair and like the inability to breathe. And then we were just like, oh, that's something. So yeah, it could be a variety of things. And auditory hallucinations are pretty common with DID too. You see a lot of comorbidities and stuff like that with their birthday. I recently found this channel, was instantly hooked and binge watched. Yeah, you're on the stream now. Yes, we try to do these kind of often.
Yeah.
To the best of our abilities. Oh yeah, and they're always uploaded. We always upload our live streams right afterwards because why delete it and why edit it? So we're just gonna just yeet it up here. Just be like, here's a stream. It's good. I wish we were a music student, but I'm in high school, so I get to devote absolutely zero of my time to music classes. I feel you there. That was the way it was with like art for
High
us.
school kind of just consumes you. It's like, oh, you want to do this thing? Nope. You have other work to do. High school.
Basically.
Why follow your passions when you could learn algebra?
And statistics and
Ugh.
physics.
I don't like me none of that math.
Let's learn chemistry, but only the math part. You won't learn anything about chemical reactions, but you sure will learn math.
We did more chemical reactions than you guys did.
We had like so little chemical reactions. It's just like, how do you make salt? And here's all this math.
How do you make salt and here's all this math? That's the best way to describe it. French Gen Z students when someone gives bad news. Beautiful. Thank you for keeping me company while I do dishes. Quarantine eggs. Someone loves your hair.
Thank you.
Midnight here, insomnia. More scales. Yes, scarf looking awesome. Natsu Dragonil would approve. What's the topic today? Just a random Q&A,
Yeah.
which we're probably going to end up wrapping up soon because this has been an hour and a half, and also I need to pack the rest of my stuff for Florida.
And I need groceries.
Yeah, Vaxis has like problem breathing. It's almost like constant dry heaving, kind of, or that's what it was when they first got in. We were just like, that's odd. Poor thing.
That is uncomfy.
Uncomfy. What made you start your YouTube channel, and how did you keep the motivation to continue making videos? It was more so thinking of what the other channels didn't really talk about, like things that weren't being said that should be said, like some of the ifs, and like we're gonna be getting into self-harm and DID soon, and then just like not having a catch-all channel for like a one-stop shop thing, because we have like educational things, funny things, vlog things, meet the alters. It's kind of just random, and I feel like that reflects DID as well, and we just want to talk about the weird stuff that nobody wants to. Break some ice. And what's the next hair color?
For us, we're gonna keep purple and just dye the roots black. And my nose keeps dripping. I'm so sorry.
Oh god. Yeah, you should probably get some more Dayquil. I think I have some.
I have some Theraflu in the car.
Oh good. We might go back to blue. I'm thinking we're going back to blue. We don't bleach our hair very much. We only bleach it like once. But the way that we're able to change our color so much is semi-permanent dye, and alters refusing to take cold showers or rinse your in warm water in order to preserve the color. People are just like, no, it's heats, not taking it
You
down.
damn lizards.
Freaking lizards, all
All
these
of us.
lizards. Chemistry. Oh my gosh, chemistry is evil. I'm
Especially
Shiloh.
with my teacher. He doesn't know what he's doing. He just piles homework up on us. It's like everything you actually need to learn is in the homework, and you get homework every single day. But when it's time for class, I'm not going to teach you.
That's like a
Yeah.
new method of teaching.
He
I
just
failed
yells at us.
chemistry because my teacher talked on and on like this and just
My hand is
there.
cramping up from holding the comments.
and just talk like that, and so I fell asleep. Multiple people fell asleep, and we got marked absent like 5 different times because we apparently passed out, and the teacher was like, "Oh, you weren't here," and we got in trouble for that. So
Man, and I'm going to have to like retake chemistry next year. But
No.
I probably won't hold back from sassing the teacher. I'm gonna sass him. He's gonna get some amount of sass from me. I'm done with Mr. Hammond.
Sass. Ooh, the error system, Shiloh, is asking, what type of yarn do you use for crocheting and knitting? Every kind.
yes, mostly acrylic, but I think this one's like a wool blend.
Yeah, we have a bit of everything. So the way that we actually purchase our yarn is we go to Goodwill. We go to Goodwill, and we get those bags that are just like a bunch of yarn for like $7. And
Miscellaneous sass.
yeah, miscellaneous snatched bags of yarn, and then you can like look and compare which has better stuff, and you can get a bag that's worth about $60 for $7.99, and it's great. Oh, some random question from someone who is AFAB, trans, and multiple. I'm on T, but curious about whether you are out to your doctor about DID. I am not. And she was just like, oh, how are the other identities taking it? And then we were just like, everyone's like, chill. That's not going to be a problem. And she's like, yeah, here you go. Because we got lucky with our hormone doctor. We just have too much luck with things. Knock on wood. Oh, loud. But yeah. If it is, I wouldn't suggest like being super open about it. Be careful with your doctors, because some doctors will not let you on hormones for gender stuff if you have DID, and I hate that so much. Like, that's the most unfairest thing in the flippin' world, and it should be abolished, and that's something we're gonna try to push for in our career, is just killing stigma.
Yes.
And just doctors be good about it. Like, we're gonna reach out to NAMI at one point and be like, yo guys, let me talk about stuff. It's cool. But I would suggest a little tip for trans people not on hormones who also have DID. Get on your hormones first, so the doctors are less likely to take it away before telling them you have DID. And be like, yeah, if I'm on it already and everybody's fine, then like it shouldn't even matter. And then pull that and throw it in their face, and then they can't do anything. But we didn't have to do that. I'm just thinking about all these doctors who are just like, just denying people their stuff because of the DID, because they deserve some sass, man.
They do.
Oh, what are Ozzy's and Fenrir's favorite colors? Lots of like blues. I think Ozzy's is like navy blue, and Fenrir's is like outer space. His favorite color is like outer space.
Space color.
More memes. More memes. I need to make more memes.
On a
That's something we
Mino,
need to
like-
fix, is did I meme that, because
Yes.
that's us.
Because, like, I
Yeah.
know there's, like, the fan club things. I really need to post content on there, just in Amino in general, because I haven't spoken on there in so long. I'm just, like, kind of
Yeah.
dead. Like, I'm there, sort of, but also not. So I need to, like, get meme stuff to post, and I wanted to draw some dank stuff of Ozzy and some, like, the popular alters, I guess you could call them.
Mhm.
Because I know there's, like, Fenrir, everyone loves the Wolf Man.
The Wolf Man.
So there's, like,
the boy.
oh yeah, Hollow, too. Everyone loves Hollow. It's, like,
He's so good.
like some of the most popular three are like Fenrir, Ozzy, and Hollow. So I was gonna draw
I'm
some
surprised.
memes of that.
Draw some boys.
I wanted to do like a big cowboy pirate energy with Ozzy, and like, I wanna be
Lord.
a cowboy, baby.
I want to be a cowboy,
Cowboy,
baby. That would be the funniest thing on the planet. But my friend has DID, just 3 alters. He said they went dormant, now he never switches. That can physically happen, yes. But that doesn't mean that's a permanent situation. Like, having a small system like that, I'm just gonna hand you the tissue box.
Thanks.
You need fresh ones. That's murder on your nose if you just keep at it with the...
Get y'all
Those.
fresh one.
But yeah, it's a thing that can happen. Altars can go dormant. We were gonna make a video about that, like dormancy or like killing altars, because that's not necessarily the case with a lot of things. Like, some people say that they killed their altars, but they're not dead. So that's like a misuse of the word, and we wanted to like fix that up, you know, just
For sure.
explain some of that. Ooh, this person would really like to know how you pronounce their name. Looks like a Giovanna Marjanovic. Yeah, Giovanna Marjanovic. It's pretty. Let's see, hello, Acrylic and Ether and everyone else. How are you all doing? Good.
Pretty decent.
Yeah.
Besides being, sick with the cold.
We're mellowing down. We started this thing anxious because we were just driving around real fast. But I help us calm down a little bit sometimes, so it's good. It's very anti-creativity. Do you think this is why? Maybe. I think your mind may have, like, if it's something that bad, stay away from that, then your brain would just be like, oh, no, just conditioned to be like, no, art's not something you'd want because you want to avoid your dad yelling about that. So it could become something subconscious, and here's when I get all philosophical, being like, it could be subconscious. And then your mind is just kind of keeping that on the back burner, and then Tripper, go away. He talks like that. I should stop pretending to be a hippie. But yeah, that could be why. I cuddled my bestie's cat the other day. And that was the first genuine smile I've had in years. Nice. Someone waves to the goblin as well. Someone says their chemistry teacher was awesome.
My chemistry teacher is not awesome.
Let's see.
Like, everyone hates
Oh,
him.
Yggdrasil. I'm sorry. Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil system. We got your notes, and we love them. That was very sweet of you. H. Oh my god. Someone says, the anime guy saying, is this a blank? And it's hollow with something blue, and is this mine?
Yes.
Yes. That's amazing. Ether meme review featuring the goblin. Is that going to be a scarf? Oh. Yes.
Yeet. It is. It's gonna be like one day.
Yeah. They layer like that.
Yeah, it's gonna like go triangularly, so the next scale is gonna go here, and then the next one will go there. And yeah, so we're just kind of playing around with patterns right now.
Oh, I needed not like that. Oh yeah, I'm the one who was around when we had the worst tendonitis. I just remembered that. Oh man, should I tell them about that time that we gave ourselves tendonitis trying to keep you from driving an intersection?
You can.
This happened like so long ago, and we were like literally known around campus for wearing a knee brace for a year and a half because we were driving down from Lake Steven. Awful. Whoa, hedgehog ad. Oh, maybe that's what they just put in there. They just put an ad. Yeah, you had a knee brace for like 2 years. Oh, Chantel, hello. When did Jessica know that you had DID?
Man, I don't know, cause like
We were like 14. You're like the first person we talked to about that
Like,
shit.
I don't know, like I've known about like this stuff you've been experiencing for a long time, but I'm not sure the exact time you like officially told me that you had DID.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Whenever you decided to tell me, like, I feel like it was high school-ish, maybe.
Yeah, high school.
Like when you
that
started
sounds
getting
right.
involved with the DID community.
Yeah, when we found the DID community. Like, wait, this is us. Oops. We're not just, like, bonded, like, psychically to things in other dimensions. It's a trauma thing. It's just the trauma. But yeah, we tried to do a Chinese fire drill to keep Mickey, or I forget who was fronting. I think it was Mickey.
Probably.
Yeah, to keep Mickey from driving through this intersection where about 8 roads meet. It was January, so there was gravel on the road, so we didn't just fall like a dumbass. We wiped out. Oh, that hurts. And we fell like this, like on the ground. Like, it was not good.
You need some milk.
I thought we fractured a bone. It started out as bursitis, turned into tendonitis, and then is mostly gone. But apparently with me, it's acting up. I guess I'll die. Chinese fire drill. Oh yeah, some people aren't familiar with this. It's like where people stop the car in like an intersection. Everybody like gets out of the car, then gets back in a different seat. So we I tried to say switched and swapped at the same time.
Swatch.
Swatch. I swatched this. A lovely color.
You squanched it.
I squanched it.
Squanchy.
Squanch. But we tried to go like driver and passenger and trade it. And yeah, we drove through the intersection incident free. It was safe, but at the price of our knee. But it's okay. Oof, got tendonitis in my knee. It's not fun. It is not fun, friend. I feel you. What color are you doing next?
I don't know. I think this stuff is really interesting. Like if we get close to the camera, maybe you can see it. The light. You have like purples and stuff in it, and it's almost like a fainted rainbow. I don't know. It looks really interesting. So I'm just gonna do this the whole way through, but who knows?
Sweet. Oh, rainbow on one side, blonde streaks on the other. Oh, whoa, what's that? Rainbow on one side and white blonde streaks on the other. That sounds cool. Whoa. Yes, and Cosmic System is back. Hello. Rhyming couplet. Yeet. Got tendonitis in my ankle. Oh. Yeah, knee problems are the worst. And like we had to go to physical therapy a bunch. It was a wild time.
Just hobble around.
Just had that Wi-Fi connection is buffering quite a bit.
Yeah.
Dad's really bad with the Wi-Fi, and it's in his room. The Wi-Fi modem, the router is in our dad's room, and he keeps the door closed all the time.
It smells gross in there.
And it smells gross in there.
It's like combining body odor,
So we don't want to go in there.
heat, rotting toilet paper, just all sorts of nasty
It's like a
stuff.
troll cave.
It is!
I'm speaking quietly because I don't know if he's passing by right now, and I don't want to like dig myself a grave before I'm on a flight with him for 8 hours tomorrow.
Just put the blame on me. He's not gonna be here for a week.
It's Jessica. Jessica did
I
it.
said it.
Blame it on the goblin.
I did it.
Yeah, that's one of the downsides to being here for the summer is we're gonna have a lot of like stealth whispers and like glancy side eyes because yeah, but at least we've got some sweet tapestries, so it's something. At least the room's livable this year instead of just clutter like it was last year. Last summer's videos looked like it was just as clean. It was not. Outside of the range of the camera, it was a flippin' train wreck.
It's kind of mountains here and there.
It was like
just
a mountain.
range.
Oh, it was
Yep.
bad. Oof. I've got my back vertebra that just hates me.
It's gonna.
All right, I think we're gonna wrap up, you guys. So if you have any last questions, go ahead and ask now. And
Oh yeah.
we'll put all our links in the description: email, Patreon, PayPal, Etsy, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
We'll put it all there.
Just the links in the regular videos, I'll just copy paste it from my note on the phone like I usually do, so it'll be all there, all good. Plus we'll add some new stuff like our Wattpad and yeah. It will
Can we
good.
be friends?
Who ask? Ooh.
I think they've asked like four
Really?
or 5 times over the stream.
Oh, oops, I'm sorry if we missed it. Currently, as of now, we're a little too stressed out to handle many relationships. If it's the occasion, sending the occasional meme and we just spam the occasional cat picture, then sure. But
What is love?
yeah,
Baby, don't hurt me.
Don't
Don't hurt me.
me.
No
No.
more.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm the music one, so that's good. Let's see if there's any last minutes. No question, just happy birthday, Grants on the subs, thank you. Saw a new yarn in the store. It's like butter. That's amazing. My doctor didn't give me hormones because I'm on the autism spectrum. What the frick? No, I should expect y'all, but the next Ethereum class will be soon. Wattpad, happy birthday. Last minute. Y'all have a nice day too. So glad I found your channel. We're glad you found our channel. Thank you for watching. Nice.
All right, guys. Well, I think if that's it,
Alright, that was like the nicest coming to a closed stream that we've had yet.
for sure.
Good job, you guys. We love you all. Thank you for being our gob squad.
If you were
you
not
all-
a goblin, hit that subscribe button.
Join us. We're gonna be making a little intro video, like a channel intro video soon too, if I can do that. Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. It was great seeing you all.